Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're gonna talk about the guiltiness and the influence of violence in the media. Um, Violence in the media is often made guilty for things like immigrants and stuff like that. And because of that, we want to analyze these kinds of violence. First, we have to split it up into different parts of media. So we have books, we have music, and these two are not really important for us. Mostly we're gonna talk about movies and video games because they are more directly. So now we're gonna start with the movies. First we have to split it up into different genres: action and horror. When you watch a movie, you are really passive. You don't really do something. But movies are more directly because they're made with real humans. Violence in movies is used to make the story more interesting and more dramatic.
Okay, let's sum up that movies don't really affect teenagers because they know it's fictional and because they are inactive.
But what about video games? They are obviously not real and fake, but the player has the finger on the trigger, and because of that they are more complicated, like other things like movies.
There are different types of violent games, for example action adventures, shooter, or role-playing games.
Studies have proved that when you play video games, you train your brain. So when you play video games, you train things like tracking multiple objects across a display. And this is a screenshot from a multiplayer gameplay. And you have to recognize what's on the picture in half of a second. So what you can see that there are two enemies on the right and one enemy on the left. What you also train is the selective attention. In the upper right corner you can see that somebody killed somebody else with a grenade. In the lower right corner you can see your health and your ammo. In the mid of the screen you can see that you just killed somebody, and down under you can see that you can see your name and you can see the weapon you used. In the lower left corner you can see that there's one station left to explode. You can see the minimap and you can see that there are 3 other guys in your squad. So you have to look what's more important and what's not important and have to react on this. So in this scene you can see two things: the bigger field of view of the players and the better reactions to engage in complex scenarios. So first there's a kill of the enemy, which was barely seeable, and then the player goes to a safe place where he can't get shot easily.
So when you play games like Mirror's Edge, you can maybe do some parkour.
Or when you play games like Doom, The Witcher, or Metro 2033, you can read a book that is written to the game.
And the result is, people might become aggressive of violent media, but they cool down quickly and can make differences between real and fake violence.